Guys, it's Haelian. We're finally back again with some more Skul for you here, and I do have to fill you in about where I've gotten in the game now. So I did finally beat the game playing on my own while I was on vacation. That's why this second video is taking quite a bit longer to come out now. So I've already completed the game, but honestly, the game has really been a lot of fun, and I've had a lot of fun trying to combine all the different Skuls and just kind of testing everything out. There definitely feels like there's still a lot for me to explore in the game. As you're about to see, not a lot in terms of upgrades still, it seems, but there's still a lot of cool stuff I think I haven't seen yet, so I'd love to showcase some more for you guys in this game. I have no idea how well we're going to do, but let's keep going and see how it goes, alright? Alright, so this is directly after I beat the game. I'm not positive what this does. I heard from some viewers that it might be more cosmetic stuff and things like that, so I'm gonna skip it for now. There's a couple upgrades I think I still have here. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I literally only have 2 upgrades left, it looks. Let's see. Enables you to destroy scroll items and get up to 421 gold depending on their upgrade. We can upgrade it to do double that. That's nice. Swapping creates an HP barrier with 10 HP for 1 second. This one sounds really strong too. So one of the ways I was able to win was basically with a massive like swap build. I've gotten a lot better at the whole swap mechanic, that's for sure. I don't know if I'm that much better at the game overall, but we're definitely better, I'm gonna say. I don't really know which one to do. I'm gonna go with the swappy one, because I think I just have fun using that too. Alright, but let's get our first run started here. Werewolf, I'll pick it up for now. We'll pay for the second one. The pike. It's fine. I don't know if I need it. This is where I get iffy, where it's like, I don't know what I want to concentrate on. Neither of these are really going to carry me to the end, probably. Screw it. Let's just take it. See what happens, right? Let's have some fun. Oh, embers. Get the second item here. Explosive ointment. Get our blessing. Increases gold acquisitions. All right, let's go. I haven't played in like a good 5 or 6 days now, probably. So it might take me a little bit to get used to the controls again. Okay, I actually don't like the skill we got here for the pike. For the pikemen. What is this room? I don't remember there being such a long gap in rooms like this. Later. Woo! Gotta be careful about swapping near the edge. I think both of these skulls, when you swap them, they'll do a dash forward. Is this the guy that changes my skills? I'm trying to remember now. Show the mist. Show the price of the mist for gold, it says. It's just a guy who gives you like a random buff. I don't know if that's like permanent for the whole run or what. No. Woo, watch out for that thing. Oh, he hit me. That's it? I think that's it. Definitely picked up a few things. Well, let me adjust my camera a little bit here. Alright, that looks better. So yeah, like once you get used to swapping, you realize that there's tons of powerful relics and other upgrades around it, so you really got to use it well, it seems, in order to make the best use of all the different skulls. Or should I say costumes? Am I right, guys? Sorry. Alright, just charging through here. I only have a couple of crappy basic items, but I guess I'm questioning if I should, I feel kind of weak right now. It's kind of a question of, do I want to invest in the future with a new skull, or do I want healing here, but I don't need it right now. So I want an item to get more powerful now, and I guess the way I'm looking at it is I'm not strong at all at the moment. Rare. Increase attack speed up to 60% in proportion to your HP loss, madness, and duel. These little buffs can actually be super important depending on which ones you get. You can kind of focus in on them, but a lot of times things don't really line up that great. People at full HP. Oh yeah, we're going ghoul, baby. Let's get rid of the pikeman, I think. Quintessence up here. It's not great. I think I hold out. The mini-boss, I think, is guaranteed to drop a quintessence. So I think, although I have a lot of money, I don't know how I have so much money, but that's actually kind of interesting. Where did all that money come from, huh? Or I could just buy all 3 of these, potentially. That's not good for what seems like we're doing right now, which is... Although it has madness in it, and madness is good, I don't know, for attack speed, though? I actually don't love it, maybe. We take that for sure. Take that. There's the mini-boss. Dude, this kind of sways both ways. Ah, screw it, we'll take that instead. I don't like to go too hard on... Apparently I used an ability there. I don't like to go too hard toward physical or magical damage till I get like a really good costume or something like that. Like, and I know, like, okay, this is what I want to focus on potentially. Oh, okay. He exploded. That'll work. I haven't really used, what's this thing called again? I already forgot. The ghoul very much. Clown. I don't know, it sounds weird. That's not very good, I think. Ugh, neither is that though, huh? I could just get the bones from the clown. It might be better than this, I don't know. This is like one of the first ones I'd probably end up replacing. I'm trying to remember what sorcery does. I don't have it right now. Yeah, I'll just take the bones. I think we're powerful enough already. Skip the clown for now. No way I have enough bones for anything here. Well, actually, I could probably upgrade the werewolf, but I don't know if I really want to. I'll save up for the ghoul. Skip the money there, and we'll go get another option at costumes here. I'm still calling it a costume. Oh, it's funny to me, though. It's funny that one video I managed to get used to calling it costumes, like, immediately. Oh, I took some damage in there. The Minotaurus. It's another power skull here. I could swap it out. Take that, and we'll try to go like a physical damage build. I haven't used this one much either. We'll try it. Can't guarantee I'm gonna do very well, I'm gonna be honest with you. When skills cast deals physical damage to nearby enemies for 3 seconds. Interesting. Swapping for some powerful upgrade that deals physical damage. Alright, so I guess we'll try going more physical now. Woo. Ah! I gotta be careful swapping here. This is a terrible spot to be in, huh? Oh my gosh. Ow, 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 ow. Oh my god, that really hurt. Ugh. We only have you only get one dash with the power skulls usually. That's the problem. I'll take it. It's not very good here. Oof. I suddenly need help, but I have no money. Jeez. What's that one? The warrior? I think I like the warrior, actually. Another power. Swapping slams enemies with his body. I think I've tried the warrior and I like it better, and I don't really like the sound of this Minotaurus, honestly. Here's an enemy with great sword and throws them backward, dealing damage. Yeah, we'll stick with something I vaguely know, and I mean vaguely here when I say that, for sure. Get more items, get the money, it'll be okay. Feels like as time goes on, the bosses get easier, but the rooms don't, honestly, in terms of like knowledge and stuff. I gotta be swapping more. We get like an HP barrier and stuff, so I definitely gotta. I already need to be doing way better swapping. Come on, get up there. Come on, my son. There you go. Stomp. Come on. It definitely benefits you to read up on everything in the game, for sure. In terms of what's going on. In other words, like, you kind of got to read through what all the different skills do and things like that. It's definitely a lot to take in all at once when you first start the game, I think. Whoa! That's health. Whoa! Something struck me. I don't know what, though. And so, yeah, I definitely had a lot of success in the game where my overall strategy is just to swap, use up the skills, and then swap back immediately after. Mummy? I'll be honest, I haven't really tried the mummy much, and I don't like the sound of it still right now. We're already at the first boss. There's really no danger here. I don't think I noticed any, like, difficulty options or anything like that. Like I said, this is the first time I'm trying the game after beating it for the first time, but I didn't see anything, which is interesting. Come on, get up there. Oh, here. Oh, it's really hard to dodge anything with double power guys here, huh? Okay, there we go. Managed to dodge there. Missed them there. Kill it. Yeah, all right. So yeah, I feel like the bosses feel significantly easier as time goes on. But the rooms stay pretty challenging there. Ooh, here we go, baby. Archdemon. Tracks down enemies and shoots multiple flying spirit flames. When the spirit flames hit enemies, they explode and deal magic damage. Increase max HP by 60. That sounds pretty good to me, huh, guys? Now, this is where I get iffy, like, so does this mean I want to start scaling magic damage? I don't know if I should really be basing my build around one legendary quintessence, though. I don't know. Yeah, that was definitely key to my first victory. I assume I need 30 bones for everything. It's too bad we just missed it here. Alright, that's gold on the right. Kinda need some health, but not that badly. I'm just looking at my money and everything like that. Okay, you gotta use these quintessences on cooldown, for sure. Oh. And hopefully we can just get some health back the all match way. Alright. I can never remember what each of these people do. What does he do now? Spare me some of your vitality. Alright, I trade health and I get... Might be a skull. Ooh, what is that? Oh, I think it's another legendary. Ooh. The Gambler? Oh, it's perfect! I've never seen this one. Never, ever, ever. Alright, I gotta trade swap in here. And I gotta swap something out here. Maybe I swap out the Ghoul? The Ghoul feels much slower. Gosh. Don't love the hook ability anyway. Looks like this is sort of, when attacking throws 1 to 5 cards with a 30% chance of throwing a Joker card that explodes dealing magic damage. Skills trigger, there's 20% chance of failure and a 10% chance. Great success. Upon failure, decreases damage by half. Upon great success, dramatically increases damage. You're literally gambling? All right, we might die kind of early, but we have to try it, right? Spins the slot machine that triggers additional attacks based on the shapes that appear, dealing magic damage. When 3 of the same shapes appear, increases the damage of the additional attacks. God, look at the text on this one. It's insane. I don't know, I'm still doing it though. Hopefully we'll be okay. Guess I'm just kind of take that. There's no point in not filling in the slots. Throw the dice, baby! I barely know what's going on, if I do at all, honestly. Nice, more health here. Yeah, you gotta make sure you go back and get the health drops whenever possible. Ooh, this is a good item, too. Nice. When swapping, creates a giant vortex that pulls enemies toward the center, deals magic damage. Holy cow. I don't know if I'm getting lucky or what. Can't afford any items. I guess I go ahead and buy some gold. Water Skull. I wonder if I should swap to a magic build and magic-based skulls here. Just because we got Legendary Quintessence that deals magic damage, and now I have this that deals magic damage, so I want to start scaling magic damage, get rid of the physical damage stuff. I haven't used the magic skull much. When swapping, creates a splash of water that deals magical damage. The same rarity and everything, so I'm not like losing out in terms of that. I like the warrior is the only thing, but we're gonna be mostly going for the gambler anyway, so it's fine. I'll just heal up here, it's fine. I have 37 skulls, which means I could probably power... I'm gonna take some gold now, I think. Hello? Are there enemies anywhere? Oh, hello. Strange. Ooh, big water damage here. More dudes over here. So this is where the trick comes in. I don't know if it's that much of a trick, but basically you just start swapping as soon as possible. And we can get items that makes the swapping go faster. All right, I got a little bit of gold. Let's go this way to gather some more bones more than anything now. If I find a better costume that could replace... this water skull, I might do it. Not that I'm specifically looking for that, but it's just kind of like, if I naturally find like another legendary one. Gargoyle? Nah, that's all physical based. At the mini boss now. Try to get over here and kill the healer. So you can actually stun... Oh, they're dead. Holy cow. I think that's the power of the legendary quintessence more than anything. Oh, that's terrible. We don't want that. That's also pretty bad. This is a weird item where it says skeleton soldiers, and it's not clear what that means. So the question is, do I take 5 bones, or do I get 176 gold? I'll probably take the 5 bones, honestly. Because I'd be swapping something out for this, and I don't know if either of these two costumes, skulls, are considered soldiers. Probably not, so I honestly think I'd take the 5 bones. Alright, nice. So, I doubt I can upgrade the gambler. Let's take a look, though. Yeah, you usually can't... Legendary is like the top one, so you can't usually upgrade them. Okay, I can spend 30 bones to upgrade Water Skull. Is that what it was even called? Alright, I've never done this. Aqua Skull. Alright, I got a new one. Creates a water pillar and spray of water, dealing magic damage. Creates a rising tide that pulls enemies towards itself, dealing magic damage. Okay, good. Sounds good to me. It's all magic damage, so... gotta start getting items that help with that. Oh, crap. Still need to be doing a better job swapping, honestly. Swapping, like, as soon as possible almost every time, really. It even has casino noises. It's crazy. It's fun, I gotta say. Okay, I'm kind of getting used to some of the attacks here. Oh wait, I don't need help. I was gonna say I was gonna check see if anything died over there. I kind of like where we are. So the next upgrade on the Water Skull will cost 100 bones. The question is, do I start doing that, or I think I start upgrading some items now. I think there's actually what I would call a... Okay, I just stood right on the trap when I said that. Is a rather difficult mini boss, which can often make or break things, I think. It's not in this zone, but in the next one. We already fought the mini boss here. When you have to fight all three, that's where things really, the difficulty spikes. I don't need the healing, so that's nice. We don't want that. I thought I already had that. Maybe I'm crazy. Critical attacks increase magic attack by 55% for 3 seconds, increase crit rate by 5%. I kind of like that. Tactics increases our magic damage too. So we want to increase that. I probably never will replace this quintessence item for the rest of the run. Pretty sure. We have a lot of bad items here right now. There's bottled embers, there's explosive ointment. We really like, I think it's called mutant. We have one here. Increases the cooldown speed of swapping by, right now, 10%. And also, Ruins is another great one here because we have that legendary quintessence. So right now, its cooldown speed is increased by 15%. So I'm looking for Ruins, Mutant, and probably Tactics, because I think Tactics increases our magic damage, which I don't have anything right now. Remember what Mirage does. Okay, well, this one is, like, exceptionally bad right now, I'd say. Probably even worse than Embers and Explosive Ointment. I guess Berserkers is kind of fine. This is fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'm going to say that's the worst one. We do deal some physical damage. I can buy another one, but these other two aren't great. I just like to be able to make sure I can afford one item at every shop, and it looks like I will be able to for the next one. One item and possibly health. So I think I'm gonna take the bones here. That's the one thing I really want to make sure of, I think. Woo. Okay, they're all dead. Not anymore. Okay, there was some health over here since I lost a little bit. Looks like I accidentally already picked it up. All right, not looking bad. Oh, Skul. Another good magic-based one, but I already have this one. I actually thought Skul was the same as this, but apparently not. Skul freezes things. I'll go to the item door. I think I'll have enough money. I just love the sound effects here, honestly. Ow. Please die, come on. Okay, remember, I gotta keep this HP barrier up from swapping, because that'll stop me from taking damage very, very often. Alright, there we go. Back in the box. It has mutant on it, which again reduces the cooldown, so it's probably good to put on. Reduces the cooldown on swapping, so I think I can swap out a pretty bad one here, like Ball of Embers. I don't think is very good. This one's really bad too, I gotta say. Piercing Wind and Chase, huh? But I kind of like the crit rate on it, especially with Ceremonial Dagger here, I think. Yeah, I'll replace Ball of Embers. That's pretty bad. Throw the dice, baby! You guys remember Gambit from the X-Men show? I mean, I guess he was just from X-Men in general, but I'm specifically thinking of the cartoon from the 90s. That's who I'm thinking of, where he'd pull out a playing card, and he'd just say, he had some, I think it was like a southern accent or something. He was such a ladies' man or whatever. That's all I can think of right now. Almost got hit by the dish ladies here. More enemy? Where is he? Alright, he perished from something, alright. No idea what. Alright, and we're at the boss, right? Swap so I can get 2 dashes here. Quintessence is up. This boss is quite hard. I don't remember where I got in the first video, honestly. I think I got to the third area coming up here. Hopefully we can do better than that, at least. Oh, crap. Woo, woo, baby. Oh my god, she died. Wow. I don't know if I've ever done that fast. That's also bad, because there's like a split mechanic here, I believe, at least. Ow, got me. Kind of just spamming and getting our health down. That quintessence is doing a lot of work for us here. That's for sure. He's just dead. Kind of took more damage than I would have liked, but that's okay. We do get a nice heal here. It was pretty hard to keep track of what was going on there. Again, the name of the game is try to get to know the abilities best you can. We almost got healed full. Oh, useless item here, unfortunately for us. Yikes. It's a quintessence that... Yeah, I don't even get gold for destroying it, sadly. Wonder why that is. Kind of too bad. Yeah, swap, use the abilities. Swap, use the abilities. Use that quintessence on cooldown. No way I have enough bones to upgrade the Aqua Skull here. I just want to see how much it costs to make sure it's 100. There is a set pattern there, but I just want to make sure. Just summon this now, because I think it'll go through the, Whoa! Kill him! So again, we have this legendary item that, when I swap, it just deals a ton of enemies, a ton of damage to enemies, so swapping is just really incentivized right now. I think it gives me an item. Okay. Back damage by... Well, it gives me ruins, which I really, really, really want, because ruins, again, increases the cooldown my quintessence. Like, it's going to be about to be 50%. It's not a great item, though, I'd say, in general, but it's definitely better than some other ones, because we still have some pretty bad ones. Ointment's pretty bad. This one's really bad. Attack speed is not very helpful when mostly what I'm doing is swapping and using skills here. I don't really care for Madness or Duel, I believe. I don't quite remember what Duel does. I want to keep that. At least that has crit rate. I think this might be the worst one now. Ointment's pretty bad, but it is, at least I have Fuse, I guess. Plus, I'm trying to keep high health at all times, of course. So we have a decent amount of money, so I definitely want to prioritize getting bones right now. Waiting on the quintessence here until more enemies spawn in. Alright, go ahead and use it now. A lot of these enemies in this zone have a death rattle, so I really gotta beware of that. Ah! Like that guy, like the big ogres there, as you just saw. Make sure no enemies dropped any health over here real quick. Look at. Yeah, I can definitely see the game really tries to incentivize the swapping a lot. Don't need health. Definitely don't want the quintessence. Increases dash cooldown by 100%. Dash. I don't love that one in general. Upon a successful critical hit, creates an explosion that deals physical damage. Fuse and execute. Nope. When defeating an enemy, there is 20% chance to create an explosion that deals magic damage. Increases max HP by 30. Gives tactics. Tactics we like. Because increases our magic damage. Another one will give me 20%. Can I swap out the explosive ointment for it? Pretty good. I want to keep this just because of the mutant there. We're starting to get to a place where these are pretty good. Ring of Wind is actually very bad. In fact, I might get rid of that first. Attacks with move speed are increased. Jumping increases physical attack and magic attack damage by blah, blah. Sword's not bad, but this one's also very bad, but it gives me crit rate for now at least. I think this is the worst one now. Swamp is an interesting one, to say the least, I think. Yeah, I like this one. I could roll to see what a second one... I'm definitely buying this. We know that much. I think this is actually worse. It's just too bad I lose out on the sword. It's only one level, though, so... fine. Let's see how much money I got. I think we start farming more bones after this, because I feel like our items are actually getting to a very decent, respectable place now. All right, we're gonna roll to see what else we got. Nah, I don't want that. Applies the damage to the next normal attack. No. Power skulls? I do have a power skull. No, I don't like that for this one. Increases projectile damage by 50% if there are no enemies around you. That's not very good either. These aren't too bad, because there's 2 unique items here, which is a very high rarity, but they're just not very good for what we got. None of them have mutant on them or ruins, which is really what we want, I think. Let's start farming up 100 bones here. Back to full health, that's good. I think if I never step down below, we avoid fighting some annoying enemies. So let's try to do that. It's probably just gonna die from that. Here we go. It's a big one. Living armor. Ooh. When dealing damage to enemies with skills, gains charges in form of flame spirits. When the flame spirit gauge is fully charged, it goes into a state of combustion, dealing continuous magic damage. I think I've seen this one, but I don't think I've ever used it. It's all magic based. Do I swap out our Aqua Skull for it? They're the same type. They're the same rarity. Charges forward dealing magic damage. Charges forward with his fist engulfed in spear flames dealing magic damage. The swapping creates a spirit flame dealing magic damage. Flame spirit gauge is charged by 30%. Well, I'm keeping the gamble, that's for sure. Let's do it. It sounds fun. I've never tried it. I get the same amount of bones from destroying that and stuff, so... Everything just dies. It's kind of crazy. Get the dice. Like nothing hit. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Good. Some more bones here. Don't want that. It's mini boss time. This is what I was talking about earlier. I feel like this is a pretty hard check in the game. Because three of these people can really dish out some damage to you. I've had some really hard times in this fight before. I think I actually already killed one, which is interesting. I'm just trying to watch the attacks, mainly of the ninja dude here, to make sure I don't get hit by any of his crap. Meanwhile, I just keep using abilities and trying to kill the healer here. Healer's going down much slower, but once his quintessence comes back up, it's going to be a different story. Man, they're gone. Not bad! Definitely feels like quintessence is doing a lot of work. Rockstar? Man, they're really tempting me today, I gotta say. Hold on, let's I don't think we're gonna swap, but let's take a look. Increase attack speed by 40%. Nope, that's a quintessence. I kinda like this one. I remember this one. I kinda like it. Not bad, but I could get 23 bones, which is pretty good. As the music continues to play, it amplifies magic attack by up to 30%. He deals physical damage on the swap, and one of the abilities deals physical damage. If I collect the bones here, I'll have 91, which gets me very, very close to 100. But do I turn down the Priestess's Veil for that? My worst item is probably Explosive Ointment. Hidden Dagger is a close second, I'd say. Because all it really does is the crit rate, I think. Fuse is not great. It deals physical damage, so I don't really care about it. This is a pretty strong item, I feel. Plus, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna swap it. It's a tough choice, but it is a tough choice, I think, because that's a lot of bones to turn down there. Maybe the item wasn't good enough to swap it. I don't have enough bones to level this up. Well, actually, let me. You need 100, right? Yeah, you need 100. And have to go this way. Have I seen this room? Oh my gosh. Am I done yet? Oh, okay, now there's platforms. Yes, I am done. Is that the whole room? Interesting. I have a good amount of money. Let's keep collecting here. Oh, I really charge forward when I use that, huh? Come on, how did he hit me? Let me get up there. Okay, I have to go this way. Great. Oh, I don't like this one bit. Throwing all sorts of crap at me. I gotta be careful. I'm pretty sure one of these abilities makes me charge forward, if not more than one. Lost a little bit of health here. It's nothing too crazy, but I think that was just a tough room, to be honest. Clown, no. Probably don't buy health here. We're getting very close to having 100 bones. The Fire Spirit Salamander follows the player and shoots flame every 5 seconds. Do magic damage. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I think we're going Bone Hourglass here. Sound familiar? Probably don't need that, hopefully. Increases swap cooldown by 0.5 seconds every time you use skills, and it has mutant, which means... Let's see, what's mutant at right now? It's 2 out of 6, so it'll increase the cooldown swapping by another 10%. So this, I feel like this one's pretty weak, so we'll swap it. Getting rid of some crit stinks, but it's definitely worth it. Pretty sure. I don't think I get the heal. I probably make sure I have enough money to buy a heal later. I could roll and see what else is here, but I don't know. Rolling wastes money. I think we have pretty good items at this rate. Oh! Watch out for these death rattles, also for these traps. I think I actually have that item that decreases trap damage, thank God. Some of the traps can be quite rough. But there's still a dude up there. All right, I think if you kill this guy, then the traps stop going off at least. So let's do that. Did he die? He's dead. Sometimes I don't know how things die. They just do, though. Like, this guy's dead. Don't ask me how. Ah! Killed him from a distance. They dead yet? Alright, it says 0 enemies in the bottom right above the mini-map there. Perfect. Money or a gamble on a new item? This is where it gets pretty iffy. I think I'm actually gonna go money here. Because one random new item probably is actually not gonna be that... There's not a very high chance that it'll be worth swapping, I'd imagine. Okay, they're all dead. Hold on. What? Walked right into that. Just checking for health again real quick. I think same reason, I'm gonna go money here. I'm not an expert at the game, that's for sure. Like, I don't always... I'm not gonna say that every decision I make is the right one. So don't always believe me, that's for sure. Don't always think I'm doing the correct thing. And it gets pretty iffy when big decisions like that happen, where it's very contested. I'm just using my logic to the best of my ability. And the HP barrier carrying me right now. Oof. I think if we get I sort of need a... We have a lot of money, so we definitely go this way. I don't think I'll... Not very high chance I'm gonna get enough bones here to get 100, but a slight chance at least. Net health, very good. There's actually a healing thing right here, but I don't really want to destroy it right away in case I get hit here. All right, you gotta kill... Oh! Oh! I got stuck. There's dudes that will summon a much larger purple demon-y thing if you don't kill them quickly enough. See this little platform here? They'll summon a dude if you don't kill them quick enough. I don't remember what they do, but sure. Oh, we changed my abilities? They're the ability one. Oh no, now I deal physical damage. I think the other one might have dealt physical damage too, actually, to be fair. I don't know, I kind of like the one that I had. Fires 21 cards that pierce through enemies. Upon failure, the cards do not pierce enemies. Upon great success, fires 21 Joker cards. Well, I barely knew what the previous ones did, so I guess we'll find out. Darn. Only 10 bones away. Let's fight the boss, though. At the start of each new zone, you encounter the sexy spider lady that can upgrade your skulls. So that means I won't be able to upgrade the next zone. I think there's a pretty high chance of us winning here. Not too much issue, I believe. Again, I just want to use that quintessence, use everything just on cooldown best I can. Just trying to keep an eye out for the enemy attacks. Trying to not get hit best I can. Make no guarantees, though. But also just like watching cooldowns and things. Alright, watch out. Damage here. Oh, tried. Oh! Oh! Lots of damage. Definitely taking way more damage than I'd like right now. Ow. And he's dead. Some big attack I used. I think the left trigger dealt a lot of damage at once. Way more damage than I'd like to take. Whew. Alright. Nah, it's no good. After using a skill, the next normal attack deals an additional physical damage. Sorcery and Swamp. No bueno. I mean, it's a boss, so I guess I'm gonna take damage. We still have our DD and everything. Not enough bones for her. Alrighty, so moving on to the 4th area now, right? Fortress Exterior. This is where things really kick into gear. Alright, more bones. I see a not common one. What is that big treasure up there I just noticed? Oh, I shot the wrong way. That left trigger I don't like, actually, because it's, like, super slow. What is this room? This is interesting. Never encountered this. Can I open this? Oh, platform. I'm noticing something here. Wait. Back? Oh! I've never seen this room. It's like a puzzle. Oh, no. I mean, I have to actually think. Close. That does those 3. I don't know, I somehow did it. Is this all for me? No, oh what? Oh, I have to destroy it? Oh, that's a new room to me. Got a lot of gold. We have a lot of gold, baby. That's good, because I can buy health. Ooh, I think I have enough bones now. Cross skull rip. 100 bones. We can upgrade our living armor. That's nice. figure out what that ability even does exactly. It's kind of hard for me to tell. Oh my god. It's a big punch, basically. Woo! Woo! Die, please! For the love of God, die! Oh my god, they're still coming. Really thought that'd be the end of it. God, that ability takes so long to use. I don't like it. Bonk. Woo! Alright, I don't even know if we really took much damage at all. So we have no use for bones anymore. Alright, this is the cleansing fountain, so if you've only seen my first video, then you need to know that this will cleanse debuffs that you get throughout this zone. Only certain enemies will get it. There's like an orange, yellowy ball of light that can come out and deal damage to you. I'll point it out when we see one of those enemies here. Oh no, oh god, I thought it was gonna fall. You don't want to fall here because you do take damage from that. Oh, there's the enemies. What? Okay, so yeah, these guys right here, they're applying debuffs to me as I continuously get hit. Clearly. Oh! Gotta watch out for a lot of stuff here. Oh no! Okay, we didn't fall. Falling bad. Hamas. Don't get hit by these things. Oh no! Tried. Oh, tried again. At this point, I'm not even hitting the regular attack button very often. I'm not saying that's what I should be doing, but it's hard to even use all my abilities on the cooldown. Ooh, this is a big one. Sora's 1 HP per kill for 2 seconds upon swapping. And it gives me mutant. I mean, I have to take it, right? That sounds pretty good. I can probably get rid of this one now, honestly. Is there anything else especially bad here? This one gives me mutant, so it's not that bad. I think I can get rid of this. Get 4 out of 6 on mutant if I do that. I mean, everything else kind of does something. This is getting on the lower end of being that helpful. Yeah, let's just go full into the mutant buff here. More easy swapping basically going on. 50% cooldown reduction in swapping. The health is actually kind of overkill now. Oh man, and swapping. Oh, it's a legendary. What is it? What is it? Dark Spirit Shade follows you and inflicts magic damage to 3 random enemies within range every 6 seconds. Shade's damage increases when it attacks fewer enemies. So legendary items are just insane, I think. I think we kind of just have to take it. Projectile, no, that's no good. This one does give us magic damage, so it's probably not worth it. Yeah, I don't think so. All right, so what am I getting rid of here? Kind of like that one, at least for now. This is the one you want to get, you would probably like to get rid of right before the end if possible. Just because you're not killing, for the final boss, which can be quite difficult, you're not killing lots of small enemies. Okay, so this one we gotta kind of think about. Might be Hate Stone, although it does give me tactics. Maybe it's the Priestess's Veil. Maybe it's Sphinx Eye, although there's a lot of traps in this area. It's never that one. It's probably never gonna be that one. Probably never that one. It might be Jack in the Box. They deal physical damage. I'm gonna get rid of it. And I'm gonna roll here to see what else we can get. Vessel Quintessence attacks. Increase magic damage by 100% for 5 seconds. Wow. That's crazy. And it gives me ruins. Don't I already have 2 ruins buffs? That's insane. It makes the Quintessence cooldown even better. Way better. I think I have to buy it. Quintessence is carrying us. It's a tough one here. I don't know. I'm gonna get rid of the Priestess's Veil, I think. Alright. I hope these were the correct moves. Oh! Focus. Let's get quite spicy here. Oh, the debuffs. I think I still have the debuffs from the last time, too. Okay, good. Cleansed all those. Oh, God. I almost fell. I don't know if we're even going to see another shop, though, at this rate. I'm not sure. I'm going to go for the item. It's going to be pretty hard to find upgrades at this rate, probably. Oh, I used the wrong one. I'd imagine. Hello? Can we go down yet? I actually have to deal damage to go down? Okay, I don't know, I was kind of delaying, just trying to figure out. I didn't want to have to use, like, the swap just to go down. But I guess I have no choice at moments here. Not that the swap cooldown is that necessary at all moments. Alright, that's it for the enemies. It's probably not gonna be a useful item. Now, physical damage. It has mutant on it. Swapping 2 power skulls sends nearby enemies flying for physical damage. I don't think so. I don't think I'd take Swappy just for that. A mutant just for that, rather. Mini boss time. Lens. I only have 1 debuff. Okay. Alright, so this is gonna be a super buffed dude here now. Ow. Oh. Oh. Oh, stop getting hit! Oh! Apparently I just kept dashing into that. That's not good of me. Oh, it's spinning. Okay. I gotta stop getting hit as much. That's for sure. Whoa, why did I suddenly lose a bunch of health itself? Play it safe here. Definitely losing a lot of health here. I don't know if we're gonna be able to win this one. Which isn't that crazy, really, to not win, like, literally the next run I'm playing after winning for the first time ever, huh? Kill him, kill him, kill him! Oh! Come on, kill him! Oh, Lord. God, I lost so much health. Don't need bones. That's bad. Get another Spire Spirit? Probably not. I don't think so. I don't like those buffs very much either. Darn. Alright, now I can upgrade our living armor at least here. Awaken! I think in the win I actually used our, what I keep calling a Death Defiance. Basically when you get to 0 health you get another chance. Swap and create Spirit Flame, dealing magic damage. Spirit Flame gauge continues to fill up. Charges forward with his fist engulfed in Spirit Flame, sending magic damage. Charges forward, doing magic damage. Okay. I really gotta swap the abilities on the Gambler again or something. I don't know. I feel like it's possible the Gambler was not the right choice. I don't even know if I'm gonna see another shop at this rate. Not sure. I think there's a chance, like, I should not actually be using the Gambler now. It's just probably not conducive to our build kind of thing. But it's not like I've really found anything more worthwhile. I gotta just... Okay, so this room, I wasn't really talking about it, but we gotta destroy the... There we go. We gotta destroy these things in here. They're already gone, but there were little orbs that protect the enemies, it looks, or at least some of the enemies. All right, let's go. There was more enemies over here that spawned. Ow! There's definitely some beefy enemies in this area that can be quite challenging. Luckily, we're making quick work of them, so we have a lot of burst damage, but I don't know how much. I think this guy just gives me bones or something, which are not helpful now. Yeah, just go for the random item. I think the living armor is doing more work, probably just because it's scaling way better with all this magic damage we got. Hello. Whoa, get out of there. I can't even tell what's going on right now. What was that game? I don't know, but we're actually not doing bad. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Come on! Each attack increases crit rate by 2% for 3 seconds. This effect can be stacked up to 20 times. It's pretty good, huh? Is it better than something else here? It might be better than the Sphinx Eye at this point. Although that gives me ruin, so probably not. That's pretty big. There's Hate Stone. I mean, this just works so well. I don't know. I think I do want to swap something. I just don't know what. Getting toward the end. Might be time to swap out the Ruby Heart. Honestly. Although that gives me Mutant, which is pretty good. Ooh, this is a tough choice, that's for sure. Mutant and Heart. Increasing my health by 10, rather. I think we're just a bursty build, so I kind of need it. It's too bad because the buffs are absolutely terrible. 2% for 3 seconds. I changed my mind. I don't think so. The 20 times. I don't know. I don't know what was correct. I'm gonna pass. Power escape. No. Unsuccessful critical hit. Creates an explosion that deals physical damage. No. Beast Black Dagger again. And a no. I'm gonna buy the health. We have a lot of money. It's gonna be hard to improve this build at this point. Ooh, what is that though? Ooh. Increases magic attack by 95%. They both have the same cooldown. Creates a vortex of the abyss that pulls enemies towards its center. Dealing continuous magic damage. After a while, the vortex of the abyss explodes that deals magic damage. God. Is it worth it though? I mean, I already have this other legendary. Increases my health by a ton. It's so hard to tell. I think I'm gonna keep with what I got though. Let's roll this. No. Fully restore HP when current HP is at 30% or less? No. I don't like those either. I think this might be the last shop, so I should spend. I don't like any of that. Pieces of Hail, no. That's not that great. That's bad. Alright, well that's it pretty much. Go this way because we don't need bones. That's tough. It's tough to know what to do there. Whoa, boy. Okay, there's something I need to destroy over here, I think. Ow. Jump, 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 or something. Holy cow. What is happening right now? That's pretty crazy. Took a lot of damage, unfortunately. I have to kind of need to read up on the skulls to know what's going on. Ooh, this is a big one, too. Skills create a 30% chance of resetting their cooldown when used. That's insane, right? It's so hard to pick what to get rid of now, though. I have to keep all the ruined stuff, I think. They do enough anyway. That's a legendary. Might be Hatestone. Maybe now it's Ruby Heart, because we are very close to the end. Yeah, I'm going to say it's a Ruby Heart now. I think that's good. What are the... Hold on, real quick. Sorcery Mirage. Dodge an incoming attack, nullifying the damage. Cooldown 50 seconds. Increase Skul cooldown speed by 20%. Okay, I see. Don't you dare. Okay, I thought he was gonna fall. Swap cooldown went up because I think I got rid of the mutant item. Okay, though. Go. Make it end. Use it. Using that quintessence. That's what that giant attack is. Okay, that's fine. Practically back to full now. Crazy. There's a lot of on-screen effects here. Not to our benefit, I'd say. I wonder if I should have considered looking at other costumes so I could potentially swap out the gambler, essentially. But it's kind of too late. Like, I don't have that many bones and stuff to invest in something else. How do I get over there? How do I... Oh, I have to kill these things first or something? Come on, die, would ya? Trying to do it carefully here. Yeah, this is taking a long time, huh? There we go. Finally got there. Just took another quintessence cooldown, basically, to get there. Kill it! Come on! Oh no. Okay, whatever, it's dead. Look no further, I guess. I think we're at the boss. Oof. Okay, this is a tough boss. Especially with all these charge abilities I got. You're gonna see... Oh, I had a lot of debuffs, apparently. I gotta be careful with these charge abilities. Oof. I'm not confident. At the start, in the first phase here, it's not that bad, but... Saint Joan the Second. Alright, so I gotta destroy these orbs on the left and right first, basically. Gotta pay attention to what kind of attacks are coming out. You can see the health bars of these things on the top. Alright, what's coming out here? Oh, don't get debuffed. Keep jumping around, going crazy. What? What? Dodge the attacks. Meanwhile, I just keep swapping, using cooldowns. Dodge all that. Okay, that's fine. Gotta save my quintessence now, I think, at this point. I don't want to actually use it until the boss gets phased, because I really don't want to stay in the next phase for any longer than necessary. Okay, a little bit of health there. Alright, platforms are gonna appear. You gotta stay, like, right here. Stay right in the center. There we go. Wait for them to appear. Use it up. Very good. You can kind of stay right here in the center, sometimes without getting attacked. Oh! Again, you just gotta avoid the attacks and then make opportunity moves, I think. is easy enough to dodge, I guess. Oh god. Okay, is this like a... I don't think I've ever seen this move. Ow! Ooh, wow! Oh my god, that was so much damage on me. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. How'd that happen? There's like another phase too, I think. Am I gonna lose my DD? I might. Don't I get like some health back when swapping? Oh no, 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 not like this! Oh, I fell, and there goes the DD. From you could tell from that little slowdown there. All right, they died. Lost the DD though, so I don't know if we'll survive the final boss, which is coming up pretty soon already. Yikes. Creates a 30 HP barrier for 30 seconds when your HP drops to 30 or below. Fortress and Necromancy. Darn, I lost like so much health at moments. I don't have any damage reduction. This doesn't sound very good, I gotta say. Darn. Okay. Well, even if I don't win, we did pretty good, I'd say. Alright, so this is the last area. It's basically just a walkthrough area. It's not meant to be challenging. Really, like, at all. I don't know if I can aggro more than one set of enemies here. You just, like, wake these guys up, fight them off. I don't know if I actually want the skill cooldown thing anymore now that I mentioned it. It just sounded really good. Is that it? All right, it says 0 enemies on the right, so I'm gonna say that's it. So all you do is fight waves and waves of those same enemies. Oh, there was one more shop. I'm crazy. When swapping, inflicts stun on nearby enemies. Also gives me mutant. Interesting. I am doubtful that works on the boss. I'm wondering if I should take one of these though. So I'm taking the health 100%. We know that much. Max HP. I'm thinking I get rid of, even though this is a legendary, I just don't need it because I'm just swapping so much. I liked the idea of just continuously swapping. This gives me mutant back. I don't know if it works. It probably doesn't, but I'm gonna try it. This actually isn't that good anymore either, huh? Although it increases my max health. I just don't know if I need to reset the cooldown of my skills right now. I just don't know if they're really that good enough. I need to focus on just swapping and surviving until the quintessence keeps coming back up from its cooldown more than anything, I think. For this survivability and then the quintessence, right? That's what I really should have thought about. Okay, when does that end? I don't know what this gassy cloud is. Wait, is this the end already? Oh, not quite. Try to aggro everything here. Best I can. More back over here. Man, if I can stun the final boss, then that's gonna be pretty crazy, huh? Get out of them! Even if it's just for a moment. Alright, I believe that's it. To the final boss we go! Alright, make sure everything's up on cooldown. There we go. It's the first hero! The antagonist throughout the whole game. These runs can take kind of a while. I will say some of the fights have been kind of slow for me. Oh, I don't even get dialogue this time. Okay. Swap. Hey. Oh. Go ahead and use that whenever I can. Okay, watch out. Just try to watch out. Try not to get hit here, basically, I think. Best I can. Ow. How do I not use that for so long? This is not the only phase, by the way. So don't think that we're kicking his ass too much yet. See that? Oh, no, 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 no. Make him dead. Come on, baby. Don't use the quintessence yet, though, right now. Come on, kill him. Kill him already. Holy cow. There we go. Comes the big boy. Wait. Ow, big damage on me. Oh, a little bit of damage right there. Trying to dodge best I can. Damn. Oh! Come on. Okay. Oh! Oh, is he down for a little while? What's that? Oh, 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 God! I walked right into that a little bit. Oh! Ow. Oh! Almost down. There we go. Darn. A little flimsy. I could have done a little better probably at the end there. I mean, we're using the cooldowns as best I could. But that's the final boss there. We're kind of close to beating him. I believe the third phase is kind of a gimme, but I'm not 100%. I don't know. Without the DD, I'm not going to say we were that close. With the DD, I think we actually had a decent chance there. But yeah, like Skul, just to give you my thoughts on it, it's still a lot of fun. As you can see, I found 2 new skulls that I'd never really used before, so it's definitely a lot of fun to utilize them and just find out all the different combinations you can have. And it's kind of fun to have to think about your builds. I do think that there's a bit too many elements on the screen still, but nevertheless, the game's fun. Give it a shot, you know, like, you're still gonna get a few more videos, at least from me. Hopefully we can get a win in to show you guys on YouTube here soon. And yeah, that's it. All right, see you guys later. Bye-bye now.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. You won't find this kind of unbridled entertainment here on YouTube. You'll have to come see me on Twitch instead, every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, starting at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Come on over and don't forget to bring your friends.